come here for a second. Let me take a look at you. You're looking for something, aren't you? It's called Fume. This, my friend, person, is a flavored air device that would be perfect for a person such as yourself. Have you heard of flavored air? Well, you have now. And Fume is the leader in this movement, and it's gaining unparalleled popularity, creating an alternative solution, helping you lean towards better, more enjoyable habits. Come even closer. Not that close. Go back a little bit. So humor me with an answer to this conundrum. What would happen if you were driving in your open-top steam-powered sports automobile and you went over a rather large speed bump whilst holding your bad habit device? It would smash to pieces. Yes, that's right. Now, when you try a fume-flavored air device, you will find that you'll go actively looking for speed bumps, so you can say cheerio to vapor and hello there to the award-winning flavored air device. Is fume a vapor? What? Dear. Have you not learned anything? Fume doesn't have any vapor, so you can use it anywhere. No nicotine, it's not addictive, there's no toxic flavors, no batteries, so you'll never need to charge it. And it looks spectacular, feels nice and weighted, and is made to be fidgeted with to help calm anxiety with magnets, snaps, and clicks. Think of it as your personal air smart device too. Fume has lots of delicious flavors to choose from, such as crisp mint for refreshment, or orange vanilla, or perhaps maple pepper for upper-class sophisticated individuals. You can satisfy your oral fixations with a passive diffusion system that utilizes no electronics, vapor, or combustion. Fume has served over 300,000 customers, and you could be next. So because you're in my store, I can give you a special code to get your free Fume base when you order the Journey Pack, the all-new magnetic stand for your Fume device. What's the code? Well, wait until I tell you. Okay, now it's time to tell you the code. It's FredsVoice. You can scan the QR code here also, or head to tryfume.com/FredsVoice. There you can check out their flavored air device and all of the flavors on their website. With Fume, proud sponsors of the Rude English Gentleman stores. Are we engaged in a staring contest right now? No, I could have kept this up longer, but you were starting to make me feel just a little bit uneasy. Hello there. Welcome to the gaming store. This is the store where you can acquire all your gaming needs and everything you want to enjoy and go on various endeavors in your gaming career. I own the store here, and we've been running for quite a long time. We've got a vast range of new consoles, new games to old retro games and consoles. How might I help you today? Well, no. I'm afraid you haven't quite understood our protocol for this particular game store. So we open late. We accept people like yourselves, very noob looking, very ungame-like, someone who pretends to be a gamer or doesn't really know what they're doing when they play a game, and in which case let the whole team down. That sort of gamer. There are two things you must do when you come to this store. It's a generous showing of what sort of cash you have. Okay, if you could show me a balance, what sort of cash, so I can understand how much you've got to spend in the game store today, so I can find the appropriate things for you. And the second one is we need to understand what sort of a gamer you are. Don't worry, I've got a little test for this. So, this this is very important, so if you want to feel nervous at all, feel free, feel very nervous. So what I have here is just a little controller, okay. It's not connected to anything. It's not going to do anything, so don't worry. You're not going to ruin a game which you probably do on a regular basis. This controller is a special controller, and we use a controller like this to determine how bad you are gaming. Or how much experience you have as a gamer. You see what I mean? So depending on the clicks that you're able to do and how many you're able to do in a certain amount of time, then I'll be able to determine what sort of gamer you are, in which case I'll be able to align that with the amount of money that you've got to spend in the game store and find the right appropriate things for you. Okay, so this is a very important test in the game store. Okay, are you up to it, or should you leave the store now? You wish to do it. Okay, I thought all of that might have deterred you already, but apparently not. Okay, so and what's it? Hello there. It's good to see you again. Yeah, help yourself to whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're doing the old game test. Yeah. If you need any help, let me know. Oh no. I'm not busy with this one. This one is they're just a new gamer, I think, a bit of a noob. Yeah, I know. So if you need any help or anything like that, let me know. I'll drop what I'm doing immediately and come help you. Brilliant. Great. Sorry about that. So I'm going to give you the controller. I'd like you to do this for me, okay? And then this. And then this. And then this. Okay, and then after that, I'm going to ask you to press certain buttons. So in this case, we have a different sort of button. It's not R1, R2, L1, and L2. This is LB and RB. Okay, slight different variations there, just so we can be a little bit more confusing there for you. And I'll be able to determine what sort of gamer you actually are, okay? So if I say press LB, press LB. If I say press RB, press RB. Okay, if I say press orange button, press orange button. If you say press blue button, press blue button. If I say press green button, press the green button. And if I say press the red button, press the red button. So, it's very simple gaming test here. Okay, so I'm just going to give that there for you. Okay, if you can take your controller there. Okay, don't be shy. Don't be shy. Okay, take your controller there. Excellent. Don't be shy. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So what I'd like you to do for me is click the buttons as fast as you can. Click, 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 faster, 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 click, 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 faster, 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 click, 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 click. Click, 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 keep doing it, keep doing it. No, you have to keep doing it. You're still clicking. You don't need to do that anymore. Yeah, your clicks denote to me that you're a pretty okay gamer. Okay, give that back to me there. Okay, thank you. And we'll just put that over here. There we go. Right. So you remember the other process we have here? It's involuntary or voluntary, shall I say, showing of what sort of money you have to spend here in the game store today. Okay, all game stores do this. Don't worry about it. They all do it. So don't feel bad about it. Okay. So perhaps you'd like you're given an offering or something. Just place it there. Yeah. Whoa. What's your name again? It's a pleasure to meet you, and welcome to this game store. I can tell that you are indeed a pro gamer and very, very experienced in this sort of thing. I think that you probably have a keen eye for games and all nerd-related things. Well, I'd like to thank you so much for coming to the store when it's a little bit later. I know it could be a little bit of an inconvenience for some, but we keep it late just in case you wanted to relax, fall asleep. See along there, we have some sort of sofa beds there. We lay those all out. If gamers fall asleep, they can. It's not a problem. You relax, do whatever you want. No one else can get in the store, only customers such as yourself. Yeah, really nice customers. So, any intention on how much you're wanting to spend here today? Okay. Oh, that one appears to just to come out there. So let me just take this one out here for you. Okay, I'll just place that one there. Okay, excellent. So here's that. Okay, thank you so much for showing me your intent and the amount you want to spend. Right. Well, that's our little introduction over. How might I help you today? What service can I give for you? Give to you. You're looking for PlayStation 5 games. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. And you've got a new PlayStation 5. Yeah, but there don't appear to be sort of games like when you were younger. I hear you loud and clear, don't you worry about that. Right. Okay, and your sort of genre, what sort of games do you like to play? Simpsons Hit and Run, okay, well that's not on PlayStation 5. Right, okay. Jedi Power Battles, again, that's not PlayStation 5. Okay. SSX Trick, that's not on PlayStation 5 either. Okay. And any other games? Total War. That's not on PlayStation 5 either. Okay, I think you've got a little bit confused here. Have you got, sure you've got a PlayStation 5? Is it white? Right, okay, no, it's black, okay. And your controllers, do they have wires coming out of them? I thought so, yeah. And what number does it have on the PlayStation? Is it a 5 by any chance? It's 2. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I think you've got a PlayStation 2. Okay, so I think either you're due a little upgrade or you've come to the right place because we stock not only PlayStation 5 games but a lot of PlayStation 2 games as well, which are exceptionally sought after. That's good. Well, how about that I get you fully kitted out, okay, with some games for your PlayStation 2. Right, yeah, well, that's not going to be an issue here, I assure you. There is one thing you need to know with PlayStation 2 games. Right now, currently, you are using the best console ever for gaming. The best, which means you're having the most amount of fun. Everyone is envious of you. No one will have as many games as you do. And these are basically, PlayStation 2 games are literally the foundation for all games. Okay, which means they can get a little bit pricey. Okay, but the enjoyment you get from these games, you cannot put a price on it. I see your excitement. You're with me. That's good. Sorry, I'm just emailing my colleague here just to say that, well, to tell the scenario, just make sure we get extra stock. Come in. And that sort of thing. Yeah. And, okay, so you want to have a couple of PlayStation 2 games to enjoy? Right. Don't worry, we will get you sorted with the right game. Right. Any particular genre that you like? Well, the first game which could be suited for you, how about this one? Well, unfortunately, you made the mistake again. This is a PlayStation 4 and wouldn't be compatible with your wired PlayStation 2. Okay, so you've got to watch out for that a little bit more. Okay, so hopefully you go away with something informative for today. Right, we have quite a collection of PlayStation 2 games and we always stock plenty of them, so we're gonna find you something. Okay, well, I think first up, how about this game here? Now these definitely haven't been played with by me for I don't know how many years, and taken up the cellophane and the discs all scratched up because I've been too drunk when I've been playing. But these are in perfect condition, brand new, and is waiting for a gamer such as yourself to enjoy. This game, Fellowship of the Ring, follows the story of Lord of the Rings. This is a retro perfect game, and it's the graphics are pretty much the same as you'd expect for PlayStation 5, so you know it's really good quality stuff. Now we're going to take a look inside. Okay, as you notice, the disc is in perfect, almost brand new condition. Okay, it's looking good. Okay, barely any scratches on there, so that's all looking good there. And you have your manual in there as well, should you need to use it. A lot of PlayStation 5 games don't tend to have the booklets on the inside anymore. They just don't do that because they're too cheap and lazy. So you know you're getting really the best experience with PlayStation 2 games. Would this be something you're interested in? Lots of sword fighting, a lot of action and adventure, you know. It would be excellent. You've made a great choice. Well, with every PlayStation 2 game, you get just a little polish up of your game here, just to make it a little bit better for you. And so you can go away knowing that the game is in literally a very brand new condition. Okay, so we just give that little rub there. And just a little clean on the back there. Barely any dirt is coming off. That's only because of the longevity that these have been in the store, and that just denotes of how popular and well looked after these have been. Okay, these are the very best of games, okay, and you won't find games like this everywhere else. Now, when it comes to price, it does get a little bit on the high end, okay? So, a game like this, do you know much about PlayStation 2 game prices or gaming prices as a whole? Yeah, PlayStation 5s are very expensive, and the games are as well. It's gone off the roof. PlayStation 2 games have sort of retained their value because of their original retro-ness that they have still. So, with this PlayStation 2 game, how much do you think it is? About £300, correct. Absolutely spot on. That's right, it's about £300. So that is the price of this particular game. You can't put a price on your fun and gaming. Also, you'll get this wrapped up in a free cellophane bag. Let me give you an example. Okay, a bit like this to protect your game. Excellent. Well, how about you give me the £300 now? Okay, I can take that there for you. Okay, not a problem. Okay, so we can seal the deal very easily there for you. 1, 2, 3. Let me just take those there for you. You can take your money back. Thank you so much. That's £300. Now let me get you a nice bag for this. condition, brand new almost, and now ready for you to enjoy. Can I place that there for you? Is that okay? Thank you. Well, that's a fine purchase that you've made there and started off with. Would you like me to look for other games here for you? Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, let me think. If you like that sort of game, so we have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. This could be a good game there for you. We have another Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. This is the Legend of Jack Sparrow, but it's Curse of the Black Pearl era. Bit of swashbuckling, which is a very enjoyable game. Lego Star Wars video. I see. Yep, we've got your interest there, so I think this could be a particular game that you get a lot of fun out of with Lego Star Wars, going through all the Star Wars characters. And if you enjoy Lego and just completely immersing yourself, then this is a very enjoyable, fun game, and you can switch off completely with a game like this. Okay, so this is once again in a very brand new condition. Don't worry about not having the booklet in this one. That's because I took it out years ago. Okay, let me just take that out there, and you can see the disc is in a pretty brand new condition for a PlayStation 2 game. Okay, just so you know, these are all in a brand new condition. The cellophane has come off purely because we want to preserve the colouring of the box. Okay, if you take it off, if you keep it on, then it might discolor it a little bit, so we take it off. Okay, and definitely not to play the game all the time. Right, so would this be a game that would be of interest to you? And how much do you think a game like this is worth? Bearing in mind you will get infinite amounts of fun with it. Really? £200? Indeed, you are absolutely right. Wait, shall we do the exchange now? Excellent. Okay, let's get that there for you, and then I can settle the... There we go, there's the 200. Okay, 200 there. Okay, let me just place that there for me, and I'll put that there for you. No doubt you'll probably want to spend a little bit more. Okay, just place that there. 100. 200, thank you. Okay, and once again, you get a complimentary clean. This is basically a brand new wipe preserver, so it keeps it in a nice brand new condition. Okay, so let me just get that out there for you. So that is looking perfect for you now. Let me put it in a nice cellophane bag there for you, okay? Something about when a game is all preserved and wrapped up and looks nice. It's nothing more satisfying, in my eyes. And in a store like this, we like to make sure we look after all the games and don't just keep it all in a complete mess as you see in the whole store at the moment. But keeping games like this brings great satisfaction, knowing that gamers such as yourself and of course experienced ones is just going to look after them further and have even more fun with it. I can assure you with this game you're going to get infinite amount of fun. Okay, so I'll place that there for you. Right. Just got to inform my colleague of a second purchase we've made from the experienced gamer. I think you are a new favorite customer here, that's for sure. You could tell just purely because you seem really knowledgeable about games and you dress like the part as well, which is really good. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. So you mentioned about other games, so this is a PS4 game, so perhaps in the future you might wish to upgrade to PlayStation 4, or maybe not get ahead of ourselves. Maybe you'd like a PlayStation 3 next. But I think the good jump is from 2 to 4, really. Okay, so you mentioned about Total War and your PC game there. You do have this on this platform here, but I'm pretty sure it's compatible with PlayStation 2 as well. Don't take my word for it 100%, but I'm quietly confident this will play on your PlayStation 2. And this is an epic game of epic proportions if you love strategy and playing around with medieval armies and things, and you'll get a lot of fun with this. If you want to sit there and plan your attack and send your troops in wherever, and send your archers in, and sword fighting and things like that, then medieval Total War is one which you're going to get a lot of fun out of. So like I said, this will probably work in your PlayStation 2. Okay, some have been able to do it with these when it says PC on top, but don't worry about that. You can also use it on your PC, but you know, try it with your PlayStation 2. You seem to have quite an interest in this. Excellent. I've been trying to sell this for you. I mean, yeah, you're going to have a great time with this one. Okay, let me just help you get it in a really nice condition here. Okay, and that's the least we can do for such a nice customer such as yourself. I want to make sure that you have the very best experience in a game store like this, where you can relax, come in, switch off, feel at ease, you know, and know that there's someone like me here to guide you along the way, so you can sort of not do the thinking and I can do the hard thinking for you. You can just enjoy the experience. Okay, so you're going to have a lot of fun with this on your PlayStation 2, I'm sure you are. Okay, so let me just check. Okay, right. So we have medieval Total War here, and the discs, you get 2 discs, but if you check one, then the other one's going to be fun as well. Okay, let me close that up there for you. Perfect. I've got ahead of myself a little bit. We haven't discussed price yet, have we? How much do you think an extremely rare but extremely fun game like this is worth? Just what does your experienced intuitive senses tell me, or tell yourself? £300 is absolutely spot on. You've got a seriously good knack for this. So can I put this in a complimentary bag there for you? Excellent, thank you. I cannot tell you how much fun you're going to experience with this, especially in the campaign mode. You're going to find it really enjoyable. Okay, so how about if I just help you up there? There we go. It's just easier this way, isn't it? Okay, let me get the 300 here. 1, 2, and 3. Thank you. Let's just check that there. Excellent. That's 300. Perfect. That's really good. And your game looking good. No, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are awfully kind and polite. Thank you so much. So, is that it for today? You would like one more? Excellent. Good. I'm so pleased to hear. You are most definitely an experienced gamer, that's for sure. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, the purchase made. So we got quite a sort of action-packed selection of games, but we can move to a sort of different franchise with Harry Potter, Prisoner of Azkaban. We can go for one of the best games ever, and that would be The Lord of the Rings: Return of the King, and that's the video game following the end of the Two Towers, and then it goes into Return of the King. It's a brilliant game. Simpsons Road Rage could be one which you might really like. This is a really fun and enjoyable game. If you seem to have a bit of interest in that, we'll place that one there. Okay. We have PlayStation 2 Quidditch World Cup. Okay. And you have the PlayStation there. And we also have another Prisoner of Azkaban in stock. Do you want to buy two? No? Okay. Alright, let's buy Thurs there. Right, I'll keep the Simpsons Road Rage there. Okay. So on top we have Star Wars Lego to the original trilogy on PlayStation 2. So we had the prequels earlier, and this one is the original, shall we say. And this is just as good as the other one that you got as well. All the Lego humors there. It's incredibly enjoyable and fun. Like, the graphics are still quite unmatched, and PlayStation 5 still doesn't come close in my opinion. So we've also got, what have we got here? PlayStation 4 games, Lego Batman and Skyrim. And then if we move on to your PlayStation 2 compatible games through the ps2 format, we have Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is one of those games which is just, it's a vibe, it's a time period that sort of stays with you, and it creates those sort of memories with you, that game. This has already been pre-packaged, so I think one of our lucky customers has already got that, unless you'd like to outbid them for £1,000, of course, then you're willing to do so. But I wouldn't recommend that, because it's just a little bit too much, that one. Okay, then we have Pirates of the Caribbean with Legend of Jack Sparrow. That's already been in the cellophane, so that would be an outbid thing. I mean, I know we have another one there, but this one probably is the better one. Okay, and then we have the Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup. Now, the thing with a game like this is what was missing. Have you played Hogwarts Legacy? Of course you haven't. It's not compatible on your console device. As I'm sure you all know, because you're an experienced gamer. You know that. I'm sorry for asking you that. So, one thing they didn't include was Quidditch. They made it very clear earlier on in that game that Quidditch had been cancelled by the headmaster. So, a game really focusing on the Quidditch game in a PlayStation 5 format would be one of the best games ever, in my most humblest opinions. But we've got it on PlayStation 2, which makes it one of the best games that you can possibly want when it comes to the Wizarding World. And this truly is a really fun, enjoyable game. And if you like the sort of sports thing, but with something a little bit extra and a bit magical and better, then Quidditch is something you are going to get a lot of fun out of. That was quick. You want it? No quibble, no questions asked. You're right, okay, no, I'll get it for you. So we have a little check in there. Book is still in a perfect, brand new condition. Let's have a little look at the disc here. That's looking really pretty much brand new, lovely, you know, just what you'd expect from a PlayStation 2 game. Excellent. So would this be something you would like to name a price for, or would you like me to tell you? No, I do enjoy it when you seem to have an aptitude for guessing correctly. And I don't know how you do it. It truly is quite a unique skill that you have there. Do you think you'll be able to do the same for this one? Bear in mind of its rarity and something that people be wanting in the newer games, and yet they don't get it, and it's just in this game here. £400. You've done it again, haven't you? I can't believe you managed to say, yeah, spot on. I don't know how you've done it. That is quite the talent that you've got there. Okay, so don't worry, I'll give it a nice clean up for you, just to get it all ready and prepared. Would you like it in a protective cellophane bag as well? Excellent. My pleasure. Absolutely my pleasure. That is looking just about right there for you. Excellent. How's that there for you? To your liking, everything's looking nice and fresh in a brand new condition. Perfect. And should we do the same again? Yeah, no, that's fine. It's just a little bit easier this way, isn't it? So is it 100, 200, 300? Oh, 400. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I nearly said 300. So silly of me. So silly. Okay, 400. Excellent. Just take that. That's yours, I believe. Okay, 100, 200, 300, 400. Excellent. That's all looking good to me. So let's. Okay, we'll just place that there. And your games are all here for you, and you're going to have such an amazing time playing them. I know it. I wish I could sit there and watch you play them. Yeah, that is a PlayStation 2, yeah. And no, I'm sure it'd probably be better if you do it at your home so you could truly relax. I'd love for you to stay here and play, honestly. That would be so good. We could all just enjoy it together. But I think these, you'd certainly want the personal touch, that's for sure. Okay, so we've got your Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring game. We've got your Star Wars Lego game. Okay. Medieval Total War. Okay. PlayStation 2 compatible. And Quidditch. Harry Potter Quidditch on PlayStation 2. I am extremely envious of your purchases here today, and because I'm in a game store, it doesn't mean that I get to play the games at all. It's just I'm a custodian of them for people such as yourself to enjoy and love and get as much enjoyment out of them as possible. Okay, would you like me to put these in the bag there for you? Okay, yeah, well, it's a very sort of unique sort of bag. It preserves the games, and guess how much do you think these bags cost each? £100, absolutely, yeah. It's that if you want one of those, you can have it. Yeah, on the house, please. It's the very least we can do here. Okay, would you like £100 back for free? Excellent. These will perfectly protect your games. Okay, this bag is waterproof until it rains, so don't put it out in the rain. And this is going to look after your PlayStation 2 games until you get home. Just a little thank you on there as well, just for your valued customer support. And I really hope you've enjoyed coming to the game store today. It's been an absolute pleasure to serve you, and I really hope you enjoy your games. Okay, so little handle in there for you if you'd like to take that there. Excellent. Well, I really hope that you enjoy your games. Oh, you don't want to forget this now, do you? Okay, you want to save it for when you come in next time. Excellent. Well, it was a pleasure to help you today. There you go. And I hope that you enjoy yourself. I hope it's nice and relaxing for you. Take care of yourself. Cheerio.